Welcome in, folks, to another video on Ron Brown's YouTube channel where we cover a lot of drone gear, drone related tech, and today this is a drone video, and it's a video about one of our favorite drones of the summer of 2022, the DJI Mini 3 Pro, and it's taken the drone world by storm here since it was released basically at the end of May. It's been out a couple months now. It's been through a lot of firmware updates and yada yada yada. But today I want to jump right into Lowlight performance. So I usually have the drone as a prop to show here, and it's downstairs. I was just flying this morning, so I don't have my usual prop. But you've seen me have it many times in a video. But anyhow. Folks, I did a video last week where I did a little low light testing with the Mini 3. I took it up right after the sun had gone below the horizon, and we flew a little bit and to check out the video in a low light. It did okay. I mean, the sky looked good. The sky was still kind of lit up by the sun, even though the sun had dropped below the horizon. But basically the shadows were all the ground, everything, in the dark areas were all crushed. Crushed to shadows. And I didn't do a recovery. I just showed you how it was straight off the memory card. I did not edit it at all. But I also took a series of photos at the same time as I was taking this video. Again, these lighting conditions. And even though the video kind of failed in, we'll call low light for the most part, guess what? The different story with the photos here. Now, I did take a series of bracketed photos. That's, you go in the your photo settings, you put AEB, auto exposure brackets, and I took brackets of 5, and it shoots a couple of exposures under, takes a couple of exposures over, and it takes what it takes is the correct exposure. So and I'm going to start these bracketed photos right here. All right, so you saw the 5 different brackets, and kind of none of them were perfect. That middle one was the closest to being right, but I mean, even that photo, like the crush of shadows and maybe the highlights, in the sky weren't as nice as they could have been. So what I did is I merged them together in software. Now, I had been previously merging my HDR photos in either Lightroom. I use Lightroom Classic. I don't know if that matters. And maybe the other Lightroom, whatever the new Lightroom version of Lightroom called, probably has this too. I use that too, but I don't remember. And also I have a piece of software called Aurora HDR from a company called Skylum. They're kind of real up and comers in the photo editing field. They're kind of like, moving right in on Adobe or whatever. I hope Adobe's looking back. But anyhow, but I merged these in a new, just released software from Skylum. Sorry, this isn't Skylum's not paying me to say this. They released a new plugin for their Luminar Neo software, an HDR merge plugin, and I just got this the other day. And the first time I used it was on these series of 5 bracketed photos I just showed you. And I merged them into, an HDR photo, which basically takes the best of the underexposed and the best of the underexposed and kind of merge them together. So in other words, in the ones that were overexposed, you could see the ground. And in the ones that were underexposed, the sky looked good or whatever. So it kind of blends everything together. That's my non-technical explanation of what's going on in an HDR photo. So the example you're about to see here is now, I not only merged them all together, and I forgot to save the original merge. Sorry, maybe I can go back and restore it, and if I do, I'll put that at the end. But this is the photos merged, and of course I went to Neo, and it used all the various editing things in there, and kind of really pump the photo up. I mean, HDR used to get a bad, kind of a bad reputation because of, super bright colors and super duper contrast. And I kind of did a little old school where I really, overdid everything in this edit or whatever. I mean, I just colors, highlights, shadows. I mean, I just went wild and made everything pop. And I know, that's not the photo you would like to see, but I just wanted to show you the capabilities of using bracketed photos and a piece of software like this. And my main point is, even though the Mini 3 did not, maybe perform well in the video realm, as far as photos, it was capturing what I needed from the low light of the photo. So again, I'm going to let you, I'm going to show you the photo right now. So, I hope you enjoyed that photo. Like I said, I went over the top. I edited it, like I went crazy on the edit. I mean, I would not normally edit a photo to look like that or whatever, but I just wanted to show you everything that can be done. Like I said, so I'm basically trying to show you that the Mini 3 is not limited in low light performance in photos the way it is in video. And some people, I think on the other test, some people said, I should put in Descent-alike and try that. And I will go out again the next time and put the video in Descent-alike and see if I can recover any of the, the ground, the crushed shadows and, just the exposure on the ground. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. I don't know until I try it. But I definitely know in the photos you're not limited if you use the all exposure bracketing technique here to get the proper exposure throughout the photo. And so if you've never considered using the AEB auto exposure bracket or didn't know what it was for, I hope this helps you get a better understanding and what it can actually do for you when you're shooting in low light scenarios like here. And I'll try to put a little snippet of what the video looked like here, and also I will link down below where a link to the other previous video where I showed you the few clips I took with a 4K 30 in the same environment. That again we're definitely underexposed in the dark areas. So again, if you have any questions about anything I did in this video, or want a further deeper dive or explanation, please let me know down below in the comments, and I will try to address it in an upcoming video. And if you got anything out of this video, give me the old thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and ring the bell notification so you'll know when I post more videos on the channel about the Mini 3 and other various drones and drone gear related tech. And also there's a new button down there, a thanks button right near the thumbs up, where you can donate a little something to the channel, starting with as little as $1.99, and that'll help me get more things in the channel to help review more drone accessories, things like cases and filters and whatnot or whatever for all the drone products, and me and be able to compare different brands of filters and cases. So that would be great if you do that. But also I will put links down below for the Mini 3 drone and other drones too. So even better than donating money to the channel, just use my Amazon links and buy a drone or buy anything. Use the link to get through and buy dog food or whatever. Doesn't cost you anything to use my links down below, and it really helps the channel out just as much as it would if you gave me $1.99 or more in the thanks button. So okay, folks. That's it. I'm going to get going. It's summer now. It's almost the end of July, so summer will be going fast. If you got a drone out there, get out there and fly. If you're thinking about buying a drone, buy it before the good weather goes away and we lose all this light that we get this time of year. And we will see you in the next one, folks.